Allah. Where's Allah? Where were you? I need an easy Allah. I need Allah. Join the stream. You take it, finish while. I love that all. I'll take advantage while you hang me at the driver. I can see you every night. I do. I'm standing in your line. I do. I do. Because day with you. You take advantage while you hang me out to dry. But I can't see you every night. I do. Please join all of. You're the only girl who likes me. Ever. No, it's not funny. I love you. Where's all the things? These all not gonna join. No. This will be the first day I haven't seen Alla in like years, months. He's a real nowhere man sitting in his nowhere land, making all his nowhere plans for nobody. Doesn't have a point of view, knows not where he's going to. Isn't he a bit like you and me? I wish Olive was here. Nowhere, man, please listen. You don't know what you're missing. Nowhere, man, the world is at your command. He's as blind as he can be, just sees what he wants to see. Nowhere, man, can you see me at all. Nowhere, man, don't worry. Take your time, don't hurry. Leave it all till somebody else lends you a hand. He's a real nowhere man, sitting in his nowhere land, making all his nowhere plans for nobody. Making all his nowhere plans for nobody. Making all his nowhere plans for nobody. No. Oh, it's still not here. Oh, it hurts. It hurts. I know. I wish Ola was here. But I don't know. I don't know. It's okay. Honestly, I was fine before I started streaming. But now that I'm streaming, I'm like, I wish Ola was here. Yeah. Maybe I should play a Pineapples video. Heart.
In this live video, I am going to clean metal pineapples and chemicals from you. In this
Ola, please join. Where's Ola? Where is she? So Ola, I miss you. Ow. I just want to see Ola. Man, it's okay. Oh, I don't think I really like streaming. Well, it's okay. I like to see Alla, but besides that, I really don't like it. It's fun. Oh, wah, wah. Where's Alla? Where is she? Mm. Alla, Alla, are you still here? Ah. Alla. Oh yeah, I think you're still here. I do. I do think you fit this shoe. I do. You take advantage while you hang me out to dry. But I can't see you every night. All up, I do. I'm standing in your line. I do. Okay. I do. Picking my nose. I do. Keep a date with you. Take advantage while you hang me out to dry, but I can't see you every night. Free, I do. That's pretty much it. I'll take advantage while you hang me out to dry, but I can't see you every night. But I can't see you every night. Free, I do. I do. I do. I do. Oh, it's a song about an Allah. Triple alliterations about an Allah. The sun is shining on my face a lot. That's why I'm so like my eyes are closed. It's very shiny. I'm blinded. Blinded by the light. Wrapped up like a douche cleaning a vagina. Blinded by the light. I hate that song. It's one of the worst songs that some people like. The song is called Blinded by the Light by Manfred Mann. You know, in Europe though. Blinded by the light. It's a super annoying song from like Scott. I don't care if Monday's blue, Tuesday's gray, and Wednesday too. Thursday, I don't care about you. It's Friday, I'm in love. The song is so annoying. Monday, you can fall apart. Tuesday, Wednesday, break my heart. Thursday doesn't even start. Friday, I'm in love. Saturday, wait. Sunday always comes too late. But Friday, never hesitate. Like, this song is so annoying. That's pretty much it. I don't even want to sing anymore. So annoying. The second you mentioned V, okay. V. Blinded by the douche. Wrapped up like a douche, cleaning a vagina. That's the version I sing because the song annoys me so much that I have to do that. That's not the real words. Blinded by the light. So these are the real words. Blinded by the light. What's it? Wrapped up like a douche. But everyone thinks he's saying douche. Everyone who listens to the song, you go listen to it and you'll hear it. It sounds like he's saying douche. But he says wrapped up like a douche. I think that's the word. Douche. But he says it like douche. Wrapped up like a douche to be a runner in the night. Like the words make no fucking sense. They're just dumb. It's a terrible song for weed smokers or like, drug users. I don't know. I don't understand how you can like that song. It's ass. Blinded by the Light by Manfred Mann. The only people I've ever known who like that song are people who smoke a lot of weed and are, you know, I want, you know, terrible song. The only thing that's funny about it, I guess, is it has the word douche in it. But that's just annoying, you know? Like, I don't need to hear about douche. Blinded by the douche, wrapped up like a douche, cleaning a vagina. Blinded by the douche, wrapped up in a douche in a vagina. Like, so annoying. So annoying. Yeah. Yeah, when I was growing up, all of my mom used to say that word a lot. Douche. It was one of my mom's favorite words. She's, she didn't really say bad words. Like, she didn't swear around me because, like, she didn't. But, like, that, but she did like to say stuff like that. Douche. That was one of my mom's favorite words. She used to say douche, like, all the time. And so I learned, like, what a douche is, like, when I was pretty young. I was always told the same thing. I always got the same answers from all the adults when I asked like what it is, and they'd say, "Oh, well, it's something that you clean your vagina with." So I was like, "Okay, well, I won't be ever using one of these." And then all the women would say, all the adult women I used to talk to when I was a kid, they would say, but they said you shouldn't use one because like they're bad for you or something. Like it's not good to use it. Like it's bad for you. So they were like, yeah. They used to all have the same answer. They were like, I don't use it, but like some people do. Like my mom said that, and like some people said that. Whoever I asked about it, it's probably my mom. Honestly, probably her answer I remember the best. I guess. Well, it's good that you find it interesting, Alla. That's good because I don't know. It's a douche. Douche. It's so annoying. Sorry that I'm getting annoyed already. No, it's just annoying. Stream is annoying. Um. Oh my god, it lags the second I do anything on the internet. I do second. What the fuck? You can, yeah, okay, now things are working really smooth, so it seems to. I don't know, bro. I don't know why. It's just YouTube. YouTube is stupid. Yeah, so I had a couple things to show you. Like I said, I don't know if you'll care about it. The first was a video. Well, yeah, it was two, right? Right. Okay, so first, I wanted to show you what happened with Eugene. Yeah, I didn't know if I could get away with this. Fuck. Parts in the entire video because most of the video is not that interesting. So, okay, first I'll show you like the high visual. I'll please come back. Please come back. Oh, I was back. Hey there, Allah, what's it like in Tallinn City? You're 1,000 miles away, but girl, tonight you look so pretty. Yes, you do. Thank God the sun is finally down behind the building. That fixed the stream. Yeah. Okay, so let's see if we can watch the Eugene video without breaking the stream. There's only literally like 10 seconds that I wanted to show you. That's it. Just so like you know what's going on with them, basically. Okay, let's see if this works. Oh no, I can already see the lag on my stream. Okay, so I have it pulled up right here. And basically Eugene for the last like 3 or to 5 videos, he's been trying to get I'll give you the backstory without showing it. He's been trying to get into this thing called Streamer University. It's a program run by Kai Cenat. He's like a black guy, basically. I won't explain him any further if you don't know who he is. He's a big streamer. Let's just leave it at that. And I don't watch him. He's kind of an idiot. But yeah. So basically, Cannell is trying to get into this program that Kai Cenat has been doing for at least a couple of years now. It's like at an actual college. It's at Ohio State University in pretty sure it's in the campus in Columbus, if I'm not mistaken. Columbus, Ohio. And so Cannell was really, really wanting to be a part of this. And this year is really big. They had like 150 people that they're going to have in the program, and they get to live on the campus and have like a dorm room and stuff, and like be college students at Kai Cenat's Streamer University, where like the professors are like Pokimane and like all these Twitch streamers, right? And so Canals, he made some really funny videos where like he did all the in person interviews for the program, and they're pretty funny. Like he did it in New York. I think he did it in Atlanta. I think he did another one in Los Angeles. Yeah, yeah, and like Kai Cenat rejected him like horribly in all his in person interviews. He got rejected, and also I should mention that Canal is known that he was like a high school failure. Like his basically Canal, like he always says he's homeless and stuff, and that Canal probably would go to college, I guess. But the thing is that his GPA in high school was a 1.4 or something, or a 1.7, and if you have a GPA that bad, like it's really even hard to get into like any like literally you want to go like community college. Community college takes everybody. They take like Down syndrome people, autistic, like anybody. They take anybody. Okay, and Canal got. I heard last night that he got rejected from community college. like, like I could see that happening. Like, unless you worked with the college, they'll probably reject you if you have a 1.4 GPA. What did I have? Well, I always had a perfect GPA until my senior year, where like I was doing lots of psychedelic, and I was hardly in school. I missed almost all of my senior year of school. I was basically done with school. But yeah, because of my senior year, my final GPA was a like a 3.4, 3.3, which is it's still not bad. Like most people think that's pretty good. But before that, it was perfect. If you don't count my senior year, and that's actually probably a big reason I got rejected from all like the selective colleges because I applied to it when I was 18. I was back in high school still, and they all rejected me, every single college. Which obviously what I'm doing now is way better than anything I could have done at a fucking a college where they'd steal my money and give me nothing in return. You can just look at right now what's happening to college is a shit show. Unless you're getting it paid for, right? If it's fully paid for, you don't give a fuck. You can go study like dance and art or whatever, computer science, whatever you want. But like if it's paid for, then you're fine. But like if it's not, like if your college is not paid for by your family or by a school or something, you're gonna get fucked in the U.S. You don't. It costs a lot of money. It costs a lot of money, so you don't want to go to selective colleges. Well, so in the U.S., yeah, I mean, there's a lot of colleges in the U.S. all of, but selective, it's like the most selective is like called Ivy League, and they're actually all in my area of the country. They're all in New England and New Jersey, and like, but a lot of them are in New England, and so that would be like one of them's in Boston. It's called Harvard. Right? You probably heard of Harvard before. Harvard, Yale. That's in Connecticut. Princeton is in New Jersey. These are like the most selective schools in the U.S. But there's a lot of different types of schools that are very hard to get into. MIT. That's not an Ivy, but it's like one of the hardest schools to get into. MIT. It's right across the river from Harvard. I know where they both are. It's hard to miss them if you're driving into Boston. They're both on the Charles River. It's actually one of the few places that I know in Boston. Even though I've never been there, like I've never been to the campus. I've just driven past them. They're very visible on the Charles River. You say, "Oh, they rejected you." Right, yeah, yeah. Because back in those days, I thought I was going to go to college, be a lawyer, be a politician. Like, I thought I was going to be the next Donald Trump, because that's what I was brainwashed into believing as a child. Because, I was class president. I was always the leader in charge of everything. And so yeah, I thought I was gonna like go do law at some prestigious place and like be a fucking, or not necessarily law, but I didn't really know as a teenager. But whatever lets me be in charge of everyone and be like a tyrant, that's how I saw it back then. And like get chicks and stuff and get money and all that. But then I end up living like a very different life because yeah, thank God, right? Because that's just miserable what I just described. Like college is just terrible, complete scam. Like what I'm doing right now, basically the best situation. Well, I shouldn't say that because I don't want you to be like, I don't want anyone to be jealous of me. But yeah. All right, so oh yeah, so we'll watch Canal, and like I told you, so Mr. Eugene Dingleberry, he went to the in-person interviews and he got rejected like horribly. Kai Cenat would have his security throw him out of the room. Like it was always so dramatic. Like he rejected the shit out of Canal. And I think a lot of people were surprised, including me. Like when this happened, so Canal or Kai Cenat did the official like announcement. It was like a couple, yeah, yesterday or 2 days ago, and he announced like the list of all the people who got into Streamer University at Ohio. It's like an actual program. Like this is a real thing at Ohio State University. Like you get to live there and all that. And so I think it was 150 if I'm not 150 names. And so here we are. There's 11 left. I think there's like 10 or 11 names left. I'll put it on the screen in a second. I'm just like getting to the right part. Okay, yeah, so there's only like 10, 11 names left. Or
This is when good becomes great. You hear me? This is when at the moment when you feel like it's all over, get your black ass out. Don't ever come in my fucking shit and fucking disrespect me like that. At the moment when you genuinely feel like it is all over.
No. Oh. Yep. 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 Good. Yep.
This was your last straw. You about to hit rock bottom. I'm just gonna have to stop calling you my son.
Oh. 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 Oh.
God comes.
Come on.
And helps. Okay?
Wait.
The next person.
Right, that's it. Yeah, so he got into Streamer University. It said Canal Joseph on the board. That's what it said if you couldn't read it. Because I couldn't. It was really blurry on my stream screen. So it said Canal Joseph. Fucking crazy. So now Canal says he's not going to be homeless anymore. I got a home. Because, yeah, Canal always goes on about how he's homeless. And I mean, he was literally making a video a week ago about how, like, you know, they were clearing out woods. They bought a chainsaw and, like, cut all these tree roots out. And they were literally going to live in a shed. So now he's going to live on a campus at Ohio State University. And he also said, which this got a laugh out of me last night. It's probably the only part of the video I laughed at. He said that he's going to squat there, right? So, like, when it's time for him to leave, like, the streaming program over, he said he's not leaving. He's just going to squat at the door. I thought that was hilarious. Because I don't know about in Estonia, but this is actually a really interesting thing, although, like, in the U.S., there's something called squatters' rights. I don't know if it exists in other countries, but in the United States, it's called squatters' rights. And if you have someone like who's a homeless guy and he moves into your house and he's there for like, I don't know how long it is, like a week or a month, he lives there now and you can't remove him. Yeah, you know this all. It's crazy. It's crazy. Squatters' rights. In the U.S., it's crazy. You know it from a movie? Yeah. I mean, it gets pretty bad because the police can't do anything. And, like, they say it's a civil thing and, like, you got to, like, get courts to, like, do it. But, like, squatter, you know, they're menaces. Like, you can't get them, you know, they're not going to, like, cooperate. Like, if they're living there, like, they're just going to live there for as long as they can and squatter rights. So for like, a property owner, that's your worst nightmare right there. Is some homeless guy, like, going into your property. And there's another thing, too, called adverse possession, which is a little bit harder. It's a little bit different. That's where you move into a building, like you're a squatter, right? Or you're just a normal person, and you see a building that looks like abandoned, right? And you move into it. And there's a term called, you can file for adverse possession, meaning that, like, the property has been so neglected. It's kind of weird. It is kind of weird, too. But you can file for it with courts. You can move into a property that's like so abandoned, and if like the property owner like is this neglectful of it, the state will actually want to have like adverse possession so that you can take ownership of it, right? And now it's yours. You didn't have to pay anything. You literally just had to like go to the court, file adverse possession. You didn't need to buy it. That's kind of weird too. It's kind of weird. Like, I'm not saying these are things I would necessarily do. I might, if I was in a different neighborhood or area, you know, I'd consider it, but it is kind of scammy. You know, it is kind of like comes off as a scam. It's legal though. Squatters' rights, adverse possession. It's lawful in the U.S. It's just like, it's like you're not, like, it's like the laziest way of finding a place to live. And potentially you could be really pissing someone off, like you, the property owner, or you know, whoever. So as long as you're okay with that, you know, and then you can do it. You can get a house that way. Yeah, it's true, Alla, but only like if you get away with it for long enough. That's the key to all of this. Is that like you basically have to live there like undetected, or like in a way where like you're there for like a long time, and maybe especially better if you have proof that you've been there for like months or years. That's basically how it works. Yeah, it is interesting. I don't know an awful lot about it. I just like kind of learned a little bit about it. Yeah, but if you're like owning a property, that's why you gotta like check on it regularly, right? Like if you own so many properties that you're not even gonna fucking check, or you can't hire someone to check to see if there's any homeless guys living there, then in my mind, like the homeless guy, he should be able to file adverse possession. Whether like you own so many properties, or he should be able to squat there, right? Like if you own that many properties that you're not gonna like check on it, like it's like just hire someone to go like see or like do report back to you, then in a certain aspect I actually see why squatters' rights make sense sometimes. But yeah. But if the property but at the same time, if someone is squatting at your place and like you're a property owner and you're aware of it, that's really bad. Like that's when the situation gets terrible. Yeah. How Eugene gonna stand detected? No, I think he's joking. I think he's joking. But no, he's in the program now, so you don't have to worry about him squatting. That's not until after the program's over and once they tell him to leave. Let's be honest, it's Cannell. I don't think he's actually going to squat at Ohio State University. It's probably you probably can't get away with that. But I just thought it was funny, and it made me think of squatting in general. Squatting, and yeah, the stream will start lagging now because I had to plug in the computer again. That always makes it lag. So, but he's nice. No, I think Cannell's just an idiot. I think he's very idiotic, but he's funny. Yeah, so the other thing I wanted to show you from this video was there was this woman, right? The entire video sitting next to Cannell, and I'm gonna be honest with you, that is the main focus of this video. Like, this video kind of sucks ass, right? Except for Cannell getting into Streamer University, like that was kind of interesting. But this woman is why I watched this video, right? So let me show you. This woman is not a human. Like, I wanted you to look at. I mean, I was debating showing this because, like, I know it's I don't know if girls are interested in this, but this is not a human, right here. That is a cow. Look at her chest. Look at her chest. That is crazy, Allah. Oh. You get some crazy views in this video. No. This isn't even as crazy as it gets. Phantom. Look at the woman like sitting next to Cannell.
Lead police department. Okay? Now 2026. Phantom has his own police.
Look at that. Yeah, that's all I needed to show you all. That was the other most important thing. Like, that is amazing. Oh, I would do anything. I would do anything to like, touch the boobs. I would. Like, that is unbelievable. But appreciate me saying this. Okay, maybe you just don't have the same like interest that I do. That is unbelievable. That is crazy. That is crazy. But yeah, besides her chest, like she's not very attractive. I thought her face probably like a 3 out of 10. But yeah, but her chest is like, I would do anything. I hope you understand, Allah. Well, I don't care. Lagging just censored all you said? What the fuck? I didn't say anything. I just said that she has a big chest, and that's really it. Besides that, she was not very attractive. But her chest is like the star of the room, the star of the show, wherever she goes. And I would do any like, yeah. Like you don't see that all the time. Like dude, like I'm at like I said, I would do anything to touch those boobs because I've never even like, right? You know, you already know my stories. Oh my god, I would do anything. Like they were huge. I mean, I don't really like, the woman looks pretty like not someone I would like. I don't like most black people. Well, especially one like her. She just looks bad. Her face and like everything. She looks kind of gross. But like her chest, I hate when there's women like that. Everything about them is like one aspect that is like, it's usually like that. It's usually like humongous chest. Oh man, I just wish that was more common. All that. Like I wish there was some like really like I used to say this back in the Marshall streaming days. I wish there was some like really nice woman who really likes me. Like she just loves me, and her chest looks just like that. No, Olive, she doesn't. That woman was pretty ugly. Besides her chest, yeah, like her face was like a 2 out of 10. Yeah, but her chest was like 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10 chest. Oh my god, like that was unbelievable. See, I had to show you that, Alda. I was thinking though, yeah, you might not be as into like, boobs as I am. Wait, Alda, can you hear me at all? Okay, I think you can. No, her. I like them, but not big. Yeah, but I would do anything to touch that lady's chest. I've never even touched any woman's chest. I've never even seen a woman's boobs. Ever. I've never seen anything. Because, I never had a girlfriend or anything. No, her chest was like a work of art. Huge. Just like she was like a human cow. Like everything else about her was like, she's literally like a cow. Besides that, she was pretty gross. She was, yeah. Her facial features was very bad, and her hair and stuff. Amazing. Yeah, that always gets me. The thing about like big chested women is like they're never the type who like I ever would have a relationship with. Like big chested women are never kind. They're never nice. They'll never like me. I always get like into relationships with like flat chested women. I've never been in a relationship, right? But like the one girl who like you could say was the closest ever, that girl Bella that I said we were both 13 years old. Yeah, she was pretty much yeah, I guess the term would be like petite. She was very flat chested, I still thought she was very attractive, but that's because I think I liked her butt. But yeah, she did not have like her chest was like very small. She was very insecure about that. She didn't like how like she had like no boobs. Like mine were bigger than hers. We're gonna be honest. Like right now, because I'm just bigger. Even though I'm not very big, it's just petite, right? Petite people are just small. No, yeah, that one was a cow. That was not a human. Like that was a cow, half black, half white, but it was a cow. Literally, cows are half black, half white. Just like, just like that girl on the screen, just like that lady on the screen, the cow on the screen, half white, half black, just like her. I think you thought that. I think that one got you. I think that you thought that was funny. The uh, black and white. I didn't think of that until just now. I wish there was more I could say, Alma. But it's almost your bedtime. It was so short today. I got to spend such little time with you today. I'm gonna miss you. Well, yeah, you were right. I guess you were right that like the prune juice did cause a crazy night, like you said. You were right about that. It didn't like cause me to poop. It just like did what it usually does, or like it just you were right. It was a crazy night, crazy day. Like I had to spend the whole day just like rehydrating myself because the prune juice like so dehydrating. But like even though I drank like 4 or 5 bottles of water, I still was dehydrated. I'm still dehydrated even after I drink like all the water I normally drink because the prune juice is so dehydrated. I mean, now I'm fine, pretty much. But yeah, I was feeling like not bad. I just felt really different for the last 24 hours. That's why I like prune juice, honestly. All it gives me like a psychedelic experience, and I'm not even joking with you. Like, it makes me feel. That's why I drink it. I haven't had it in over a year, but like when I used to drink it homeless, it was like I was on some sort of trip. Like I'm not even kidding. When I drink prune juice, it like makes me feel like my consciousness and reality and stuff feels different. Like you saw me last night, I was drinking it. I was enjoying it. And what I enjoy the most is the next 24 hours. I feel like my like everything feels different. The way like I interact with the world and stuff and like the reality, it all feels different after I drink prune juice. What? No, I could drink like 80 sodas and that doesn't do it. See, I don't think it's the sugar. I don't know what it is, but like I can eat. Like it has nothing. No, you could eat as much sugar as you want. It doesn't do it. It's only prune juice. Nothing else will do that. Because it does this thing in my stomach. Like it's all in your stomach. It does this thing where like it just like it's like painful, but it's also like I don't know how to explain it. It's like weird. It's probably not. I enjoy it. So that's all. It's like it's yeah. I don't know how to explain it. Yeah, it's prune effect. It's perfect. All that. That's perfect. I love prune effect. Yeah, should I do it again tonight? It's like a 24-hour trip. It's crazy. Until I see you again. And the whole time for the next like 24 hours, I'm just like, oh yeah, Ola was right. This is fucking crazy. And I only drank like 150 milliliters, 200, maybe 250 milliliters, 200 milliliters, somewhere in that range. That's all I drank. Yeah, if you drink that much, like it fucking goes crazy. No, unless you stream it. All of it. Unless you stream it. Well, yeah, I do have it. It's right here. This is the Well, yeah, you get to see me drink it, but then like I'm tripping for like 24 hours, and you don't get to see that. Most of the tripping happens at night, and then in the morning, and then in the afternoon. And by the time I'm back here, I'm normal again if I drink water. So this is a different one. Look, like the color is different. It's organic prune juice. Same ingredients, just prune juice, but it's organic. And it looks different. This isn't what prune juice normally. Prune juice is normally very dark when you get it from like Walmart or Family Dollar. Yeah, it smells pretty much identical. Just a little bit lighter in color, I guess. Yeah, it tastes a little bit better. This organic one is nicer. The thing, though, is that they're more expensive. It's like a few bucks more. It's like almost double the price for this organic juice. It tastes delicious, Allah. It tastes delicious. Like, this just tastes like, pure a treat. It tastes so good. It just has me tripping balls. That's the thing. Like, you said prune effect. That's what's crazy about it. Drunk from yesterday. This one tastes even better. Oh, I can already feel it in my stomach. I literally have taken 2 sips. I can already feel, like, the effect. I promised I wasn't going to do this. You say I don't believe you have trips from prunes. Okay, Ola. Well, do you think I care? Like, it's my life, I'm the one who gets to experience it. You don't believe it. Well, there's no way I can prove it. Like, it's just the way that I feel inside my body, in my mind, and then also in my mind. Okay? But it's true. I consider prunes like the most trippy substance that I know of. Like, they make me feel like, at first it's pain. At first it's like, it is just like taking LSD or something. At first it's like it's like attacking my body. And then, like, I don't even know how to explain it. It's just like, it's weird. It is trip. Yeah, I can't drink too much. I don't want it to be like yesterday. And I only drank like 150 milliliter yesterday. You saw, I didn't drink that much. Tastes so good, though. This is 950 milliliters. Delicious. Yummy. Oh man, that girl was so hot. The cow. So hot. Just her chest. I literally don't want to look at any other part of her. But it already feels like too much. I already feel like I'm getting sick. Oh, and I've only taken like 4 sips. It tastes so good. Makes me feel so bad, but it tastes so good. Prune juice is evil. Well, I actually read last night all about how the process was made, or about how the process of prune juice is made. In the way it's made, actually, because it's made from prunes. So prunes, of course, are dried plums. So it's already dried, right? So how do you get juice out of a dried fruit? That's what everyone's question on the internet was. Like, how do you get juice out of a fucking raisin? Right? And I figured it out because the internet says it. the process that they do is they heat up the prune. It's dried, and they like heat it at extremely high. I'm not saying this is a good process or anything. It just is what it is, and that's how they get the juice because they heat it like a super high heat, and then it's like liquid, so it like melts. And yeah, and I think they do add water to it also. It's like water plus, maybe I'm not sure. And then like they heat up the prune, and it turns into like a liquid. If you get it at really high heat, you get prune juice. I'm already sick. Oh my god. Oh, you gotta drink the rest. You drink the rest. Organic prune juice. Not from concentrate. It's just prune juice. You drink the rest and go on a trip for me. We'll be tripping together. Oh, that's all you say. You say you. It's not gross. Why is it so gross? You can't trip on prune juice? What, are you an adult? Do you have responsibilities? Is that why? Oh no, you'll trip all that. You will. Just take a few sips. And you'll understand what I was talking about. You'll understand what I'm saying. Gee, I can't trip. I don't know what you mean. You mean like you physically can't, or that you're just not going to because it's not because you don't want to? Because if you're saying you physically can't, then that's not true. Yeah, okay, you're preserving yourself. Yeah, that's what I thought. Hey, there's nothing wrong with going on the trip, okay? There's nothing wrong with a little prune juice journey, okay? No, it's fine, all of it. Obviously, I'm not gonna like encourage you to do it, but I'm just letting you know, like, I'm fine. I'm fine going on a prune juice trip. I'm fine. Wait, I thought we were talking about prune juice. Now we're talking about. I mean, unless you've actually done LSD or mushrooms or something, I don't think you can really talk about tripping, right? Or at least it doesn't really mean anything. Like, unless you've taken LSD or mushrooms, then you can talk about that. But if you haven't, then I don't really know how you can talk about tripping. He's got a dirty look. Still driving by in a Ram truck. Ram. Does that mean I can ram to it? But yeah, once you take LSD, then you'll, because he said I was tripping for 1.5 years. Yeah. Yeah, I don't recommend it. But some people, they just want to do it. Like it was myself, right? And this is all for entertainment purposes. Nothing I say on here is real, true, of any factual purpose. This is all just based on fictional places, fictional people, and fictional events. And yeah, so yeah, no, I just really wanted to when I was 18 years old. Like, all these other people, like probably you all, and all the girls and all the boys, and they were like they're scared of LSD. They're scared of it. They think it's terrifying. Oh, like did you hear about my grandpa? Or, like that one guy who took acid and now he's like, and all the old people will say, "Oh, I know one guy who he's never been the same. He's 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 on a trip forever. Like he's been on a trip for the last 40 years." My uncle, it's like, yeah, you hear that all the time. The fear mongering. The fear mongering. Like realistically, you're not gonna overdose, right? You can't die from doing actual psychedelic drugs. You just kind of lose your mind, right? You just go on a trip, but you're not gonna like have any actual like really physical consequence. Like you're not doing heroin, you're not doing cocaine, which loads of people do those types of things, and they don't. But no, those are. I mean, I've never done any of those. I've only done LSD and mushrooms. And you say it happened to some. That is not true, Allah. That's false. Like I don't know where people. So many people are deluded. You can't die. It's literally impossible. You say it depends on the nervous system. Allah, find me one story. Find me one story. Me one who died from LSD or psilocybin mushrooms. Because I'm not defending these drugs. I'm just giving you an actual. You can actually jumpstart mental disorders. Fine. I mean, I won't argue with that. I won't argue against that, but that's still fear based. You know, you're like, oh, I'm afraid. So many people are just like afraid of it, and they don't actually know what the truth is. You know, the truth is, and you can. I hope you can admit this, Allah. Right? You've never done it, so you don't have any idea what it is or what it does. You can see how it affects someone else, but that's not necessarily how it's going to work for you. It is fear based. What are you talking about? I hope you can admit that. Like, I've actually done it, right? So I have a personal experience. That's the only way you can understand LSD. It happened to two people I know, but that's garbage, Allah. That you are not those two people, right? It's like it jumpstart mental disorders. Yeah, I mean, I won't argue against that. I don't think it's a positive thing. I just think that people just really don't understand him. People really don't understand. Like you all, it's like it happened to two people I know. I'm so scared. Like that's not how it is. Like I've seen people. You have good nervous system. That's not true, Allah. You see, these are just your beliefs. These are your beliefs. I was terrible at like back when I was doing LSD and mushroom stuff. I wasn't healthy. I was terribly unhealthy. So yeah, it was terrible. The trips are terrible, and that's why I don't recommend it. I'm just saying that people are so misunderstanding about these things. I think what it is, all is like a lot of people. It's up to you. Like if you want to, say that, oh, like it's making a mental illness worse. Yeah, it certainly can. It certainly can. You're seeing entities and negative things, but it's different for everybody. You know, it's different for everybody. That's why I said like you can't just. I would never listen to like what someone else's experiences, because most people that I've talked to who have done LSD or mushrooms, the stuff they say makes no sense to me, right? Like what you're saying right now. And then there's other people like you who are like, oh well, other people have done it. You know, the way I see it is like the only person who can understand these substances is you, right? If you've done them, then you know what it is. But if you've never done it, then I even have like, I'm not gonna say you don't have a right to have an opinion, but it's like you see the way I am right now. You know, I've actually done it. Okay, that's like a big difference between I've heard or you know, I'm on a trip for since the 60s. And it's like that's just dumb. Like what are you saying? Unless you've done it, you have no idea. You have no idea. Very like assumptive, you know, big assumptions about LSD and mushrooms. Yeah, with all that being said, I don't recommend doing LSD. It's bad. Like I didn't have any good experiences. It's all just negative, very bad. But what I'm saying is, especially like if you want to do it, I like I want I couldn't stop someone from doing it. You know, why did I do LSD or mushrooms? Why would I have done it? Because the whole idea of it just sounded so fucking interesting. Like I don't know how all you people are like afraid of it. Like you think it's like gonna kill you or something. You know, I just thought it was sounded so interesting. I don't know. Like we're maybe because you are older than me, Ola, but even people my age, like everyone's taught to be afraid of that one in particular. But why would you like? Why would someone like? They're afraid of LSD, but like, this is what you think about. You think about this a lot when you're tripping balls. You're like, why are people taught to be afraid? Oh, I said alter again. Okay. But wait. So, but think, wait. Why are people taught to be afraid of LSD? Right? All these people like you all are scared of it, but people will go do cigarettes, alcohol. Like these things actually hurt your health, right? Like there's actually like science proven. And if you look at the scientific, like look at the scientific on LSD and mushrooms, okay? They don't hurt your health. That's what science says. Science doesn't say the same about alcohol, cigarettes, breathing toxic, all these things that people do every day. Like they don't give a shit, you know. And science has said over and over and over again that like those things are actually like what like hurts your quality of life, make your life worse, and can potentially cause like illnesses and you know you could say death, right? But like they actually hurt you, cause diseases like alcohol or something, right? Or weed or cigarettes, right? That stuff is actually proven. Now, now LSD though, if you look at LSD and mushrooms, see this is why I have to argue for all because it's just like the people are so dumb. Like there's no how can you like prove to me that LSD or psilocybin mushrooms are harmful to your health, right? Prove it to me. And like I said, you can't find anyone who's died from it. Well, you can find people who have died from all the other stuff I mentioned alcohol, drugs, like all that stuff. But you're saying it's all delusional. No, Allah. Because why would you put LSD and mushrooms in the same? You can't put it in the same category. This is where you like all the people, these people who don't know anything. It's so ignorant. Like you can't put it in the same category as these things that actually harm your physical health. They change your body, change your like your organs, and like they actually hurt you. We're like LSD and mushrooms. Wow, I'm not going to say that I don't know. I mean, I don't know a ton about it, but I will say, I did them. Yeah, you don't die. Like, I mean, you feel like you're dying. Yeah, you go on like terrible, terrible, terrible trips. Absolutely terrible. Um, but yeah, physically you're completely fine. Weed, for example, right? Well, at this point, I'm gonna be completely honest with you. You sound like an insurance. You sound like you work for insurance, right? This is what insurance does, and lawyers. You know, oh, it can do this, but like, there's like tons of people who do it, and they don't care. They don't care. You know, can jumpstart schizophrenia. Like revelations. No, no. I once again, I never said that I recommend these things. I just like to clear up like the falsehoods, like all you adults believe. Children, like, why do you think that you can die from LSD? You can't. You could literally take like all the world's supply of LSD, as long as it's not like laced with fentanyl or something, which also everyone thinks about nowadays. But right, if you took all the LSD, like literally just like just LSD after LSD, and there's people who do this. There's real people who do this. I would never do this. But terrible. It says, but you can take like all the LSD and you'll survive. Yeah, you might go. You might be like on that permanent trip though. Like you might be crazy. You might start like not speaking your language anymore, like being completely crazy. Yeah, yeah. But you won't physically die. You'll just like you will spiritually die 100%. Like you will not be in your body anymore. But physically you'll be fine. Energetically though, yeah, it will be terrible. Like I would never just eat all the LSD there is. Dude, give you some clarity, revelations. No, no. Well, I don't know what to say. Back when I was doing it, I would have said, "Oh yeah, it's great." I would have said yes. And yeah, I guess honestly, I guess the answer a little bit is yes, Allah. But you gotta understand that, like, I'm a devout, like, I'm a Lawrencian, right? I just believe in Lawrence. So, and Lawrence in the official Lawrence Bible, the Lawrence Church rules, the doctrine is that you shouldn't do psychedelic drugs. That the doctrine is you will have an experience, but the cons far outweigh the pros, right? That's the Lawrence Bible. So he's like, Lawrence is like, it's like Pope Lawrence recommends not to. So that's why I hold my position. I've held all different types of views on it, but I just basically do whatever Lawrence says, right? It makes life way easier. I don't have to come up with my own thoughts and opinions. I can just do whatever Lawrence says, right? It's a lot better. You're into religion? No, absolutely not. But after I did LSD, you're right. I probably was a lot. I was into religion a lot. That's why I went to like all the Orthodox Church for so long and all that. But yeah, then like after Lawrence, I realized like Lawrence is he's all the shit that they say about Jesus in the Bible. The way, the life, the light. Like that's Lawrence. That's Lawrence. Not any of the shit they tell you in the religions. That's not the way, the light, and the life. Anything they tell you in the religions is like not the way, the light, and the life. The way, the light, the way, the white, and the wife, and the douche. All right, left. Oh my god! I'm looking at the lady's boobs right now. Okay, I'm sorry, I know you don't want to hear about that. She looks like a cow. I'm gonna close the tab so I don't look at it anymore. What Lawrence tells about sex? Yeah, I've talked to him about it personally. Not not something he talks about an awful lot, but he does get a lot of questions about it. He gets a lot of questions about it. Um, I don't know. I don't know. It might be better if you just look for those yourself. He doesn't have too much to say. I mean, okay. Well, I can tell you what he said to me personally, because that's because he knew, I told him, very early on how been I just like to jerk off a lot since I was 16, really really addicted in like porn comics and etc. And yeah, Lawrence has talked to me a little bit. Very early on we talked about that. He sent over a book actually. His response was that he sent me a book. It was called, and it's a very good book. So you actually use it. It's like a guy. It's like a exercise book. It's an exercise book. It's like a sex exercise book. It's called The Multi-Orgasmic Couple by Mantuak Chia. And yeah, Lawrence sent me that book, and it's good. It's a good book. And then we talked about it in my second session because I asked him some more about jerking off, and we had a funny little conversation about it. But I don't think you really have heard my second session. I've played it before, but I think the audio was off, so you didn't get to hear it. You just get to see it. So yeah, we had a little conversation about it. Why he sent it to you? Well, because I asked him about the stuff, and he was like, and he loves, Lawrence likes to have solutions to stuff. Like he always has the answer. He's like the real life Jesus. Like he actually just fixes your stuff, or he's like a real life tradesman. Like he's not gonna like bullshit you like I am. He's not gonna like play the guitar and like be gay. Like he's literally just gonna fix your problem, or at least give you a solution. Right? Might not fix things up forever, but he helps. Like Lawrence is just a guy who helps you out. So why he sent it to you? Because because of that. We talked about it. And he always said that it's not something like he said like I don't need to worry about it too much. He said that like his quote, I should just quote him word for word. His quote is that it's a problem in the short term, but he said in the long term it's not a problem. No, Allah, you don't need a partner for multi-orgasmic couple. It's a book, but I mean you could. Sorry for sounding so, but no, the multi-orgasmic couple, you can read it as a man or as a woman, and it has exercises for everyone. Like you don't need to have you don't need a partner to read the book and do the exercises. But yeah, it kind of is assuming that you do. That's true. But I did all the exercises, and I've never had a girlfriend. It's a pretty cool book, but I haven't done that book in a long time. This was back in 2023 when I met Lawrence. Although you'd have to read the book at this point, okay? There's good questions, but you read the book, The Multi-Orgasmic Couple by Mantuak Chia. It's a lot of it is visualization, and then like some of it is like action. Yeah. I still remember a lot of the exercises. A lot of it is like Chinese medicine stuff. I still use like in terms of like the way you pee and stuff and different things. The way you pee, the way you poop, and all this stuff. And a lot of it is diagrams as well. A lot of it is pictures. There's everything. Pictures, words, exercises, all that. Pee, poop, penis, vagina, all the good stuff that that we love. No, the way to poop, I was capping. The way to poop, that's something that I do myself, right? I have my own methods, but with peeing, no, the book actually does have peeing. So it has peeing, but I don't think it has pooping. And the peeing exercise is for males. I don't think. Well, I didn't read most of the female section, so I don't know. But For men, yeah, the peeing exercise is a man thing. Like it has to do with being a man. Because if you're a woman, like I think most women like sit down when they pee. They don't stand. Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of weird. I can't imagine like sitting down to do anything. I'll never sit down to pee or poop. Oh, nice, Ollie. You stand. Yeah, I mean, I also like to get very low. Like, but I shouldn't tell you all my secrets. I shouldn't tell you all my secrets. Although when you go to sleep, I'm gonna cry. Oh, I miss you. No. I was sleeping. I miss you.